not in the now, you're in the nothing. This is Joey Tempst from the band Europe, and here we are with...
I'm Brett with In the Now magazine. Welcome, ITN friends. Joey,
Just like that.
Look at that, perfect. Appreciate you taking the time today to talk to us. So, you guys are currently on tour and you're headlining M3 Festival tonight.
Yeah,
how's
amazing.
that?
It's amazing. I mean, we've been looking forward to this show. We've been in America now for a few weeks, done some great shows. Chicago, we got New York, we got the Monster Rock Cruise, that little boat out there somewhere in the Caribbean. Man, we've had some great times already, but this has been one we've been looking forward to.
Yeah, this is a big one. I think about 20,000 fans out there.
It's gonna be great.
Should be a good night.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, War of Kings.
Yeah.
Brand new album you have out right now?
Yes.
You want to take us kind of a quick through the writing process, how that came together?
Yeah, it's our 5th album since we started again. A few years ago we did Bag of Bones with Kevin Shirley. Now we did War of Kings with another American producer, Dave Cobb. And yeah, it's recorded in Stockholm, but we borrowed a lot of vintage gear to warm the sound up. Dave Cobb had some great ideas. We brought in the Mellotron, the Hammond, to get creative vibe and an atmosphere on the record. Otherwise, it's very spontaneously written in rehearsal and on the road. Everybody's been writing, the bass player, some great riffs, Mick McHale, some great ideas, John Norum, and I'd sort of put it together with melodies, and then we rehearse, and straight into the studio. 3 weeks, two and a half.
Wow, that's quick.
2.5 weeks with Dave Cobb in a creative atmosphere in the studio. Everybody's throwing ideas around, and this thing came out, War of Kings. It's one of our coolest albums, and we're very, very proud of it.
Excellent, excellent. So now you guys are pretty fortunate. You've had a pretty steady lineup, obviously, from back in the 80s. You guys kind of took a bit of a break, and now you guys are all back together. How'd you manage to kind of pull that together? A lot of bands from the 80s tend to kind of split up and go their separate ways.
Yeah, I mean, we're lucky in that sense, but we did grow up in the same neighborhood. We used to go and see Thin Lizzy play together. Deep Purple, when they came back with Perfect Strangers, we used to go in on a train together, a couple of beers, and just enjoy and dream hard and thinking, we got to do this together. And there's the same guys, and that sort of helps, because after the shows, before the shows, we got memories, we can talk, we can help each other with personal problems. But of course we've had our ups and downs over the years, but we're lucky. I mean, it's not easy to keep 5 guys together. I know that. So we're very lucky in that sense. But it's great now because we like pinching ourselves. It's doing great.
You're still living the dream, right?
Yeah, 5 new albums and things are beginning to bubble everywhere. People know about a new Europe, not just the old. It's like it's like a new thing going on.
Fantastic. So why don't you kind of take us quickly through some of your influences? What got you to start playing?
Oh, very beginning. When I was very, very young, it was like radio in Sweden. It was David Bowie and Elton John, because that was the first sort of noise that I really, that's cool. And I started trying to play myself. But as soon as I met these guys, it was Thin Lizzy, Led Zeppelin. I remember hearing Black Dog walking around as a kid in the suburbs of Stockholm. Somebody gave me a Walkman or whatever they had. And I was, what is this? Can you express yourself this way? Is this possible? And that started the ball rolling. But UFO was important when we started Force. UFO, MSG, also Michael Schenker, Gary Moore's albums. But the foundation is probably, with all 5 members of Europe, is Made in Japan with Deep Purple.
Nice.
The way they play and the way they express it, the way it was recorded, and how natural and relaxed, and it's amazing how those young Brits play on that. We were just amazed. So that's the foundation. I mean, right there. If I give an advice to new band, just Made in Japan, just listen to that about 50 times, and you might get into the core,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, you've been on quite a few tours. Was there a tour or a tour mate that was like the best tour you've been on? Can you narrow something down?
This is just a coincidence. We played it before.
Yeah.
With Def Leppard.
Oh, okay.
Def Leppard was #1 with Pour Some Sugar on Me. We're on a special guest on a Shed tour. Can you imagine that?
Beautiful. That's a great tour right there.
Tour. We know those guys since then. They've been great, and that was a good tour. But we've done many tours, 1,000 shows over the years. We've been everywhere. And UK, recently we had a great tour. We toured with Black Star Riders in the UK.
Okay.
3 weeks, big tour, and that was amazing because people are getting to know War of Kings. It's like a new. We're beginning now. So we're going to bring some new songs tonight, 4 or 5, and then we sort of start the ball rolling in the States for the new material too.
Fantastic. Most gratifying career moments?
There's been a few, but I don't know if you guys remember. There was a program in the UK called Top of the Pops.
Sure.
It was a huge TV program all over Europe and everything, and we were number 1 there one time with Final Countdown. Bon Jovi was number 7 on that day with Slippery with Living on a Prayer, and that's when we met them the first time as well,
Nice.
in London that night.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. It was great to get to know them as well. But there's been a few. We played Metallica, Tokyo Dome, with Tesla, Metallica Europe. I think it was Tokyo Dome way back, 1990 or something. The Shed tour with Leopard here. Some great European tours and UK tours. I mean, there's too much to mention.
Yeah, absolutely. But you can go on forever, right?
Recording, I have to say though, recording with such a musician, such genius, such great guy like Dave Cobb, that also produced, Rival Sons and everything. That was a pleasure. I mean, he's a great producer, and we're really proud of War of Kings.
Fantastic. Off tour, what are you doing?
What's that?
Off tour, what are you doing?
Ooh, off tour. The only time I get left, because there's so much Europe at the moment, is to my 2 boys. I have an 8-month-old and an 8-year-old. So I got my work cut out. This is holiday. I'm on holiday now.
Fantastic.
No, but I love spending time with my boys, And my
Excellent.
wife, of course. But yeah, so that's it. When I'm not, family is Europe.
Any final words for the fans out there?
Thanks for inviting us. Thanks for being curious about Europe again. We're loaded. We have reloaded. We have rebuilt everything, and we're here now. And hopefully we can build up a new relationship again. We got some new tracks to show you. Hopefully you like our new album. See you out there. US, Europe are back.
Fantastic. War of Kings out right now. Be sure to pick up a copy. Europe on tour. Be sure to check them out. Joey, appreciate your time.
Oh, nice
Thank you so
meeting you.
much.
Yeah.
All right.